All right, hello, welcome everybody to the very first Leader AI Challenge training with our founder and CEO, Justin Belobaba. If you're excited, drop me a yes here in the chat. Give Justin a wave. I know we were all like looking for him today. Where's Justin? Where's Justin? He's finally here. So we're gonna get a chance to learn more about the waves. We're gonna get a chance to learn more about teams and Leader AI and what's to come right from our founder. So Justin, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on over to you. Thanks so much.
All right. Hello. Hello. Good to see everybody. Good to be here. I'm coming to you live from Toronto. And I'm in Canada this week. Yeah, our two big boys, I have three boys. Our two big boys, 14 and 12 years old, we ship them from London to Canada for summer camp. So they come here, you know, they spend like 6 weeks in the forest with no video games, no screens, no technology. It's beautiful. So we came to pick them up and spend a week here with friends and family and then back to London. So yeah, Toronto. And okay, so let's talk about teams, Leader AI. Well, if it's okay, if you'll indulge me, happy birthday, Cheryl, first of all, guys.
Thank you.
Cheryl's birthday. If you'll indulge me, I'd like to just kind of just explain kind of what this is, why we built it, why we think this is going to be such a powerful, important, popular, and I said I think it's going to be the most widely used set of features that we have, and I'm certain that that's going to be true. So we've been thinking about, and so I want to talk about that. I want to just review some of the details. I want to get you started, right? We're going to do this step by step, right? Like a team, because we're a team of leaders. So we're going to take you through the first few steps of the setup today. And then, you know, over the next few weeks, we're going to get everybody's team set up perfectly. So all of you will be super successful using this new amazing feature set. But today we're going to take the first few steps. And I want to make sure that we've got lots of time because I know there's questions. Can it do this? Can it do that? When's this coming? When's that coming? I get it, right? I'm excited too. So I want to make sure we have time for lots of questions. So let's start at the start. We've been thinking about teams a long time. Like we released the first version of a team feature set back in 2018. It wasn't very good. I mean, it was pretty good for the time, but you know, it was, and then we always intended to come back and improve it, but we weren't super clear on what it could be, like how we could take it from a B to an A triple plus. And then over time, as technology evolved, as AI evolved, it became clear. Like it became super clear how we could create the best team management, communication, training, duplication system in the world. And it's a big project, but we said, we don't care. We're not, you know, let's take 6 months and let's build this thing properly. Because we believe that this is, you know, an opportunity to do something that can really help team leaders and everyone on their team collaborate and succeed in ways that they haven't been able to do before. So there are 3 main components to this new team capability, okay? The first the first component, and these in no particular order. The first thing that we know that team leaders want to be able to do, team leaders want to be able to share all kinds of content, right? And content is kind of a boring word, right? But what I mean by that is they, as a team leader, I want to be able to share images for social media posts, or I want to be able to share objection handling scripts, right? Or I want to be able to share product details, or I want to be able to share links or videos or PDFs or PowerPoint presentations or anything I can think of. I want to be able to kind of have everything organized for my team to be able to access from desktop, from mobile, anywhere, anytime, easy, right? So content sharing, super important for duplication. So that's like one core concept, or one core feature inside Teams. I'm not for a second saying that we're inventing content sharing. Obviously not. I mean, there's tools like Dropbox and Google Docs and Google Drive. So content sharing is not a new concept, but to have it inside and alongside the rest of the capabilities in our team section make it very valuable inside and outside. Okay. And we are doing something that doesn't exist anywhere else. In other tools, you can share what we think of as external content. So I can share PDFs in Dropbox, or I could share a video in Google Drive. But what you can do in NowSite, which is going to be very valuable to you, is you can build for your team a complete end-to-end marketing system and share that whole system with every member of your team. So what does that mean? I could create 10 social media posts. I could then create a landing page or a sales funnel or a website. I could connect that to a 10-day email campaign or a 5-day SMS campaign, right? I can build a whole marketing system, and many of you have been doing that for years. But inside NowSite, I can take all of those elements and I can share them with my team in a way that they can use and edit and personalize, so that I can literally duplicate my entire marketing system inside NowSite and make it and deliver it to my team in a way that they can use and personalize. Okay, so that's huge. Like, that's something you cannot do anywhere else, and it's because we've built all those other tools, right? So content sharing, we're going to talk a lot about it. And if I were you, I would just think about the kinds of things that you would love to be able to share with your team. External content, internal content, just start thinking about that. Okay. So that's concept number one. Concept number two is what we'll call it courses. Okay. But this is, we talk to team leaders all the time who have a structured, organized series of videos. That could be, you have an onboarding, right? And you've got 4 videos, and you want every new member of your team to watch video 1. And when they finish watching video 1, unlock video 2, and then unlock video 3, and then unlock video 4, and then complete an assignment. So onboarding is one great example of a course, but we talk to leaders who have all different kinds of courses. They have got courses on products, they've got courses on social media, they've got a million different ways that they think about using courses, and a lot of them use outside what are called learning management systems, LMS, right? They use these tools like School or Kajabi or others, Circle, to manage their courses, or they just throw them on YouTube, right? And again, that can work, but now I'm having to send my team to one place for content and to a completely different place for courses. So again, concept number 2 is, if you want, and none of this is mandatory, guys, right? Like, feel free to pick and choose the things that are right for you. Okay. If you're like, what the heck's a course? Don't worry about it. You're fine. You don't have to have a course. You don't have to have content, right? Like I'm giving you the full picture so you know what's possible as your team grows and as you continue to expand the types of things that you want to offer. But for those people that that have content over here and courses over there, believe me, they're happy, right? They're happy now to have one place where they can share content and they can organize their courses in in the same place, right? Where now they can see how every member of their team have they actually done the onboarding or not. Okay, so that's concept number 2. Concept number 3, my personal favorite, and I expect probably everyone's personal favorite, is the ability to create an AI clone of yourself, right? A video clone, voice clone, that knows everything that you teach it about yourself, about your your sales and marketing system, about your products, anything that you want your AI to know, it can learn instantly. And it will look like you, and it will sound like you, and it will be the best thing that to ever happen to communication inside your team. Because now there's no more miscommunication. If someone asks the same question 100 times, they're going to get the same answer, right? And if that person needs an answer at 2 a.m, your AI will be there to answer. And if that person has a question in German and you don't speak German, the AI will answer perfectly. So we are eliminating time zones. We're eliminating language barriers, right? We are creating the perfect communication tool to make sure that your team has access to the answers that they need anytime in any language. That's awesome. And for you, your life's going to get a lot better because you're not going to have to answer the same damn question 100 times, which is nice. Your AI is never going to be frustrated. Your AI is never going to be too busy. Your AI is always going to be like the best, friendliest, most helpful, most patient version of yourself. Just like Justin AI. Believe me, Justin AI is way more patient than real Justin. So I can speak from personal experience. He's way better at customer service than me. And you should ask. Oh, anyway, if you ever talk to anyone from our support team, they know that real Justin can get a little snarky sometimes, but Justin AI never does. Justin AI is the best. He's the best at customer service. And so your AI will also never get frustrated, never get impatient, always be there with the perfect answer every single time. Okay, so when you put that together, the ability to share content and duplicate your systems, the ability to provide courses and make sure that everyone has that same onboarding experience or same, core, like social media course or the same product, and your AI, there's nothing like it in the world. Like it is the most complete, most advanced, simplest, easy, most user-friendly team management system ever. Right? Specifically built for network marketers. And here's the coolest thing. This is the beginning. Like all this stuff is like day one, right? Like you're not what we are like from this foundation, the mind-blowing stuff that we're already building, you won't even believe it. Like you won't believe the stuff that's going to be possible in using this foundation. Like I'll give you just like a simple example. Soon, not a million years from now, right? Like in the next few months, when a new person joins your team, your AI will interview your new team member to understand their goals and their needs and their challenges. Okay? Once your AI understands their goals and needs and challenges, your AI will be able to pick the absolute best video for them to watch. It'll actually be able to curate from the, if you have a library of content, you'll say, oh, this one is the perfect one for you, right? I know that you have trouble reaching out to cold market. So here, I've picked this, watch this, and then, and this is my favorite, then your AI will be able to actually make an intelligent assignment to that team member to say, now that we've watched this video on prospecting, your assignment is to go and reach out to 10 prospects. And guess what? Because all of this is happening inside NowSite, we can track, did they actually complete the assignment? Did they actually do the thing? Did they reach out to those 10 prospects? And the system can report those results back to your AI. So your AI can continue to provide customized training and coaching to every member of your team on exactly your system. So if you're wondering, if anyone is still in doubt of whether or not we are living in the future, we are. Let me save you the suspense. We are definitely living in the future. Okay, so look, I can go on. I can go on for forever about this. This is like the coolest thing we've ever done. Maybe I think probably the coolest thing we've ever done. Here's something very important to understand. Our goal at NowSite is to be the home for the network marketing profession for your career. Okay, and so towards that goal, we're making a huge commitment right now. Okay, once you build your team, you can invite every member of your team to join your team and access all your content, all your courses, and to engage with your AI, right? They'll be able to do all of that for free forever. Okay. So again, that doesn't mean that they're not, that our paid services are free. They're not free. So I don't want to hear that. Social, CRM, websites, Eric AI, help me reply, conversation starters, email campaigns, prospects, that our prices are not changing. Okay, we're introducing something new, right? We're introducing teams, and we're introducing the ability for you as a team leader to invite people to your team for free. Okay. And yes, it'll free forever, like a true home for your team where they have access to all of the best tools so that you can communicate and train and oversee your team using the best possible technology. Okay. So this is big, right? It's really big. It's a big deal. So with that, Cheryl, what do you think? Should we, there's some questions. I imagine there's some.
Yeah, there's some really great. Yeah.
So let's use some and then I want to get like practical, right? Yeah. And actually kind of, because I want to start creating. I want everyone to do the first few steps of building your team today. All right. Everyone's going to do it. Okay, but before we do, let's I'm sure there's some questions.
So the first one was we understand like team leaders, but how would this work for a company? Can like a company have an avatar?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we are talking to dozens of companies about exactly that. So companies will use Teams the way that you use Teams. So you could imagine, I don't know, ABC company creating a team, right? ABC company team, and they could share their, all the content that they want to share. They can share all the video courses that they want to create, and they could have an AI avatar on behalf of head office, or even multiple avatars. So we're talking to companies that say to us, we want to have, one avatar for sales and marketing. We want to have one avatar for compliance and policies. We want to have one avatar for health, like a health and wellness expert. And we're great. We say, sure, sounds awesome. And, the benefit, like aside from the obvious benefit to the company of being able to communicate perfectly 24/7, you know, all the correct information, you know, to their distributors, it's also going to save them a ton of money. Like I can speak from personal experience at NowSite. In the last year, we've doubled. Like as a company, we've doubled in size. And during that same amount of time, we've actually reduced our support team. Right? Like we've doubled while reducing costs. Thanks to using AI for support, right? I mean, thanks to, you know, the ever patient Justin AI, we're actually able to save on costs while delivering better service than ever. So companies love that. And so, yes, we are working with dozens of companies on projects just like that. If you are interested, if your company, you know, they might be involved already, but if not, reach out to me, justin@now.site. Okay. And we can work together to bring your company on board. Look, I'm certain every single company in this industry is going to want to use this. I don't think I've had a meeting yet with company execs where they haven't said, okay, we want to do this. It makes too much sense. So if you think your company, well, every company is a fit. So reach out and we'll make it happen. Justin@now.site.
Thank you so much, Justin. Appreciate that. The next one was, can we set up an AI for network marketing for another business, professional coaching? Like, can we have multiple businesses, multiple AI avatars like of ourselves?
Yeah. So you have you can create multiple teams, right? You can do that. So you could have a team for your, you know, fitness business, and you could have a team for your real estate business. Okay. And you could have different content in those teams. You could have different courses in those teams. All of that is possible.
So will it translate the videos and courses to different languages?
If you can use NowSite to do those translations for you. We're not doing, like, we're not going to automatically translate your courses. That's still like the world of technology is not really quite there yet to do that in a cost-effective, automated way. Oh, somebody just emailed me about their company. So yes, guys, please do. Please do. So look, translating your videos into 50 languages, that's not something that's included right now. Maybe we'll do it in the future, but your AI will speak every language, like right out of the box, day one. As soon as you set it up, it'll speak every language and respond perfectly. No matter what, you could teach the knowledge that you teach, it could be in French, and it's going to respond perfectly in Swedish or German or English or whatever. Okay. So it doesn't matter what language the knowledge is in. It's kind of like you, right? Like for those of you who speak multiple languages, I try my best to speak French. If someone explains something to me in English, I don't have to translate it in my head to explain it in French. It's explained to me, I understand it, and I'll just explain it to someone else in another language. That's how the AI works. Okay. So don't worry about what language the knowledge is. Doesn't matter. Okay. Your AI will speak every language perfectly and will be able to answer questions in every language.
That was awesome. Yes. Justin@now.site. Will we be able to, like, I think the question is, what do people actually get for free? How do they kind of like get that? And then can they charge for courses?
Yeah, so the standard is that you can invite people to your team for free, and they'll access your team for free. If you are someone who you know has a large following and you sell courses on another platform, we would be happy to work with you. Okay. And we can set a price and we can charge for you and we can handle that. But I just want to, you know, say, you know, and I say this with love. If you've never done it before, just, you know, maybe start free, right? But if you have a course and you've got 1,000 people signed up for it, we'd be happy to work with you.
Thanks, Justin. If I'm partnered with other leaders within my upline, can we have multiple AI avatars within the same team?
Not right now. One AI per team at the moment. Could that change? That could absolutely change in the future. And I have this vision in my head of being able to, as a user, I want to be able to talk to, like, I think of it like a board of directors, right? Like, wouldn't it be amazing if I could set up like kind of like a Zoom environment, right? Where I could say, okay, I've got a tough problem and I really want to talk to Eric Worre AI, and I want to talk to my team leader, and I want to talk to Cheryl. And I want the four of us to have like a collaborative conversation together. I think that's amazing. We're going to do it because it's just so cool. But that's a future thing.
So do the people I invite to a team have to have a Now Site account? What do they see if they're just getting like a free invite?
Yeah, so you're going to send an invite. And Cheryl, can we show that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, great. You're going to get an invite link. You'll share it with your team. I wouldn't do that today. I would like do the setup first, right?
Yeah.
But you're going to have an invite link. You're going to share it with your team, and they're going to have a very simple setup. So they're going to provide their name, Cheryl, email address, password. I think that's it.
That's
I
it.
think.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So we don't ask for payment because it's free, right? We don't. I don't think we ask for anything else. I think it's like literally. But if Cheryl, if you have that,
That exact. Well, I can show you the link, but not that exact screen. So, by the way, this is where you'll find your team section.
let the training begin.
Right? This is where you'll find your team section. And if you're a member of multiple teams, you can kind of see all of the amazing teams up here, and you can see where I'm the leader for these teams. Okay. So inside of this account or inside of your account, you can actually have multiple teams. I think people were asking, right, Justin? Can I have multiple teams, different companies, things like that? And you can kind of see this example right here where I'm the leader of multiple teams. Okay. So I just, is it okay if I create a team?
Yeah, and by the way, if your account, so this is, you can create an unlimited number of teams. You need to be on the unlimited plan, okay? To create teams. So I assume everybody here either has the unlimited plan. If you don't, as part of this challenge, you can get on that. Normally it's $149, but for everyone who's part of this challenge, we're gonna reduce it to $99, and that lets you create unlimited teams, and that lets you basically do all the things that we're going to show you.
Yeah. Thanks, Justin. Okay, so you can see all of the teams that I'm a part of here at the top, and all the teams I'm a leader of here where it says that circle leader. When you go to click to create a team, you're just asked for some simple information, what your team name is, and you're not married to it. You can change the name of the team in the future. So I'm just going to say Cheryl Demo Team. Okay. And you can add a picture to that team as well. Maybe it's your logo, maybe it's your picture, maybe it's, whatever, but you can click it to add a picture. I'm just going to add my own picture here so that you guys can see how easy it is. And that becomes like the kind of the team logo inside of here. Okay. There are some member settings when you set up your team. So if you want to allow team members to invite others, you can toggle this here. And we talked about getting your AI avatar, right? Referring your 5 so that you can get your AI avatar. So that's how that's done. But you just click to save the settings here. And you can see now, right, where that image goes and that team. And then you can see that I'm the leader of that team. That's how you create your very first team. Everybody so far so good? Give me a yes. Yeah? Okay. So that's a step that you should do today. Make sure that you have your unlimited account and create your first team. Just give it a name, right? Get in there, maybe give it an image for your team. Inside of this team manager section, you'll be able to see all of the members of your team. You can even kick people out of your team if you need to. You can hit the delete button and get them out of there. But you can see where you can invite a team member, right? So this is the invitation link. And I'll kind of show you guys right here. Oh, I can't, it'll just take me right inside of the team, but I'll show you guys in a minute what that link looks like. And then you can see the team settings and where you can delete the team. Okay.
Be a Blessing says we don't see your screen. I'm guessing you're on mobile. You need to swipe.
Whoosh. Yeah. Swipe.
Because we can all see the screen.
Yeah. So this is the first step. Now, where you can get started from here, if you're a little more like advanced, you kind of got the name, you got the image for your team, is right here in team content. Okay. So earlier today, if you're a part of our Zoom, you could see the multiple pages of content that you can create. And creating these pages of content is really simple. Do you see the little add button here? You're going to click it and you can enter a page name. So sometimes this is just onboarding. Maybe you don't need a course for a whole entire course for onboarding. Maybe you just want people to get started right here and have the information. Maybe it's how to get started is the name of that page. So I'm just going to put how to get started. You can name it websites. You can name it email campaigns. Maybe you want to house everything all in one area. And I think it's fun to choose an emoji for everything. So you can even choose the emoji for your new page of content. So I'm just going to click done and see how it's added here. Well, when you want to add content to this page, see this section where it says to add? There's text. Maybe you want to add a script, right, that you want your team members to use. Maybe you want to put the schedule of your team training. That's great too, where you can add an image. You can add a link, and I'm going to use this as an example, right? I'm just going to take my Facebook link and add this here as a link so that you can see. I'm going to give it a title and I'm going to call it Facebook page. And I'm going to put the link right here. And when I click done, this is the difference between a link and a template. So this is just a website that I want my team members to be able to go to be able to reference. Or maybe it's where to find me. So if I click on it, do you see how I can delete it? I can edit it, or I could just straight open it. Well, your team members will be able to open it and go directly to this site that you put inside of this page as a link. Okay. If I added text, like I said, schedule, and I put team schedule here, and I hit save, that text is going to come up as well, but for your team, right? They'll be able to see the team schedule that you add inside of here. And you can move each one of these sections around, kind of sort it the way that you want to. Okay. If I add, do you guys remember when Justin was saying you can put an entire marketing campaign in here? You can name a page a marketing campaign. Maybe it's something that you're promoting. You can add a website template inside of here where your entire team can download that template. Maybe you've created one for an offer that you have. Maybe you've created a sales funnel that you have. I have so many websites, but you can kind of see them all in here. These are the thousands of websites that I've created. And when you do, right, say this is August 2024, I can name it. But now everybody in this team has this as a template. So when they click on it, they can go to the link if they choose to. You see that? They can see the name of it, and they can add it to their account if they're a paying member, right? So your free members, right, they can go to the links, they can see the team schedules, they can talk to your avatar. But if they want to download that template, they want to do that, they would click on it, add to their account. They would have to be a paying member of NowSite. That's exactly what Justin was talking about when he was saying everything inside of here are free to your team, but if they want to use the tools or that are a part of NowSite already, that's where they would have to pay. You could add files like I think it was yesterday I was adding PowerPoint presentations if you wanted to inside of this file section. You can add videos from YouTube by clicking here as well and kind of organizing your content around in this area the way that you see fit. One of my favorite things is that it's really great and easy to add a bunch of these content pages and order them the way that you want your team to maybe go through them, or have that content in certain area, maybe one for websites, one for a marketing campaign, and you can move them around. So it's really easy to create the next page. I'm just going to say onboarding. And when you do, you can kind of move around each one of these. So create them as you want to, but you can move them or put them in the order that you want your team to see them, which is really cool. So I just want to share kind of the first order of business with you all and get you started right on the right foot. And that's get your team name going. What do you want it to be? Don't worry about it. You can change it. Okay. It's not permanent, but get that team name going. Get an image for your team. Maybe it's your logo. Maybe it's your image. It's fine. And put some content in here. That could be anything from your team schedule to your social media accounts to the way that you onboard a team, and even some templates and links. It's get in here and try it and see how easy it is. Create multiple pages of content to get your team started. Once you do have this invite link right here at the top where you can invite those team members. That's what we were talking about a bit earlier. I feel like I kind of took over a bit there from one single question, but I really wanted you to see how easy it was to create that team. And you can see where you're the leader of that team and all of your teams. And this is where, of course, your AI avatar would live, and you'll be able to create those courses in the future. But let's get started with something really simple, really easy. Create the team and start adding content.
So the assignment is create a team, name it, add a photo, and add at least a little bit of content. Yeah?
That's it.
I love it. That's manageable. That should take about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Great to ask this question. Suzanne says, does your team member need to pay to get images for a launch or watch a training video? No. That's all. That's free. That is free to your team members. So they can access your content, they can access your courses, they can talk to your AI avatar free. Great.
There's a question here, Justin, of how will my the AI version of me know things about my company?
So, yeah, that's a great question, and this is a really neat thing that we've built. And it's not gonna be right away, but initially at the start, okay, like right now, because we're at the beginning. Whatever you want your avatar to know, put it in. So if you want your avatar to know about your company products, then put that information in there. Okay, to make sure that it knows and it's accurate. But we've built this in a really, I think, in a smart way. Okay. Here's what we thought. We thought we're gonna have lots of leaders, all from the same company. Right? We're gonna have lots of leaders all from, you know, a lot of companies. But imagine that there are 5 or 10 or 100 leaders all from company ABC. Here's what doesn't make sense. We get it, okay? It does not make sense for all 100 leaders to have to themselves upload all of the company's products, all the company's pricing, all the company's policies, all the comp plan, event qualifications. Like, that doesn't make sense for each person to have to do that, right? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. So we've created the concept, like, but the architecture for what we're calling a knowledge pool. Okay. Like, imagine like a library full of knowledge. Okay. And what you will be able to do is you will be able to connect, and this might hurt your brain a little bit. Okay. But just stay with me. You're going to be able to connect your AI avatar to any knowledge that you give it, right? But also a shared knowledge pool with all of that information about the company's products and policies and comp plan and everything all in one place, managed either by the company. They could manage their knowledge base, or maybe we just do it as a company. Like, maybe NowSite just builds a knowledge base for company ABC, where we take, you know, all the information that's on, you know, that's from their website, and we organize it all and we keep it up to date. So that way, soon, you're not going to have to manage every time the company changes the price, or, oh, now it comes in chocolate, or now it's extra large, or whatever, right? You're not going to have to do that. You're not going to have to like worry about all those details. Okay. Soon. Today you're going to have to do it because we're at the beginning. And the beginning is also an awesome time because you're first. You're going to be like the first people in the world, right, to have an AI avatar of yourself for your team, right? Like, that's amazing. Like, that to me, that's you know, to me, that's worth having to kind of, you know, add in a little bit of more knowledge. But future, we're going to have these accurate knowledge pools that you will just be able to plug into. And I think that's going to be incredible. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Justin. So there's some questions. So I just want to say to everybody, look, you're almost there. You did step 1, right? You're a part of the Leader AI Challenge. If you want to get your avatar, there is one way to get your avatar inside of your team. You can have a team without an avatar, right? You're seeing it now. You can have a team without an avatar, but to get your avatar in your team, you're going to refer 5 new customers to NowSite. Okay. There's an overwhelming demand. It's our way of being like, hey, let's get you started and going. So you're just going to refer 5 new customers to NowSite. You have until September 30th to do so. And we're going to kind of take people in the order in which they refer their 5. And that's kind of how things have been going right now. So we're just keeping it simple. And that's how you'll get your AI avatar. Okay.
And if you don't have the unlimited right now, you can just email us. You can upgrade yourself in your account. You can also ask support to upgrade you, and we're going to reach out to everyone who's part of the challenge, right? I can't imagine why someone would be part of the challenge and not be able to use the team section.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to be in touch with everybody, but if you want to reach out to support, if you want to upgrade yourself, you can do all that.
Yeah. Just, you know, I mean, getting ahead on the first assignment to get things going for your team. The email is support@now.site. I think you'll get that preferential rate, Justin, rate of $99. So I'm going to drop it here in the chat because I want you guys to get ahead on that first assignment. I'm already feeling organized with my multiple businesses, right? Like,
good.
Yeah, because you can get in there and you can create as many teams as you want and start organizing right away. Really cool. Okay. Hey, I just want to share a little bit about, I know that there's going to be more questions. We're going to do another training next week. We're going to talk all about like the ins and outs of your AI avatar, which I love. Like I've been crazy about sharing with people the simplicity behind creating an AI avatar. So we're going to get into that next week as well. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Say that again. Next week. So look, we're taking this step by step, but don't fall behind.
Yeah. No.
Create your team, add some content, add a photo, right? Next week, we're going to be teaching all of you how to record your AI, the video that we need for your AI avatar. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to be doing that next week.
Yes.
And we're going to tell you everything you need to know to record a great professional AI avatar sample video.
Yes. I want to see, like, does everybody do it? So let's make sure we do the homework. Let's get our team created. And next time we'll be talking about creating our AI avatar. Everybody's asking same time and place. Not sure if it'll be the exact same time, but we got to work with Justin here. So we'll make sure to get it up as fast as possible. The replay will be in the group for everyone. Like, I mean, minutes after this, okay? Awesome. Course is coming soon too. Let's get that first thing created, right? Where can we find what are the steps to create the team? We went through them right here, right?
That was today.
Yeah, that's today. Yeah. Some people are already doing that homework. Okay. Look, make sure that you have that unlimited plan. Make sure that you, I'll put the recording in the group too. And create your first team. How do you reorder the teams on top? I don't think you can reorder the teams on top.
Not yet.
I did.
Sorry. You gotta live with your choices for now.
All right. This was really great, super informative. Thank you so much, Justin, for being here. Thanks to you all for being here as well. Wonderful questions. We all learned a lot. Can't wait to see you all next week with your homework done. Drop me a message in our group. Let me know that your homework's done. I want to see that inside of the group. I want to celebrate you all for doing those things. I'm super proud of you all. Cannot wait to see your AI videos created next week. So,
hey, I'm heading over to the 100 Conversation Challenge that Eric Worre's hosting.
Yeah.
Do we join me? Do we know how to do that?
I think it's 100 Conversation Challenge if you just search. So
does anyone have a link? It's fun.
Yeah.
It's just going to be an hour, and it's just meant to kind of get into gear, right? Just start conversations. We're using NowSite, right? Of course, right? Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I'm heading there now. If someone has the link, can you pop it? Can you pop it in? I don't. Not just you. Anyway, here we go.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. So it starts in 6 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this
and I think the plan for today is to get like really just practical and prospect like crazy and start 1 million conversations or something close to it. It's gonna be fun. So
love it.
See you
Thank you
there.
so much, Justin. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you again. Bye.